Well, I just got home and about to just make some coffee and stuff like that, but I just wanted to take a break, enjoy the sky, and just kind of comment on this one thing. Listen, no matter what play you're in, no matter what play, your play, my play, your sister's play, it doesn't matter. You have plays today that were ripping and they all got parked in sideline. And people are like, oh, well, can't see what plays are going to go for. And like, listen to me. You could take a look at the price act, the volume. You could look at everything. And you can see clearly that yesterday plays got halted. Today they got sidelined. And it's across the board. So, like I said, I'm going to hold my position till tomorrow. Because I look at my play. You can look at your play. I look at my play, the NVOS. It's a cash positive company. They already settled out all their shares and warrants. That's why they had the bump up. Take a look at the 5-day on that sucker. It's been nothing but climbing on the straight up. And for you people that are chart people, take a look at it. And you'll see exactly where it's at. But guess what? It was parked today so horrifically. It was almost like a switch was turned on. So anyway, doesn't matter NVOS or HLBT, all the other ones, it doesn't matter. Today was like a big switch across the board. So the reason I'm telling you this is, that's a motorbike. The reason I'm telling you this is because I think we've gotten to that point where something's happening, whether it be the liquidity, because I've been talking about this for the last couple of days. People want to talk about one play versus the other and who's talking about what play. Listen to me. I think we're all beyond that now. I think the days of retail acting like, like my group is better than your group and my guy's better than your guy. I'm like, yeah, keep being into guys. I'm just telling you something now. This is something that's happening across the board. We used to see it with AMC when they used to sideline and then park it because it was the hottest play. Now we're seeing it across the board with all these plays. Please understand, think if you're the other side and every day retail is hitting and not holding and banging it out. That means that there's not money sitting on the brokerage accounts. That means that now liquidity is really scarce. I am pointing something out to you because I'm starting to see something, a pattern emerge. First was the hold out of nowhere. Nobody wants to talk about those things. Then today, things were sidelined and everybody's seeing it. Now that I said it, like, oh my God, yes, it's actually true. What's tomorrow? That's why for me, I'm going to hold what I got and see if this resolves, because it really did look like the play was taken offline and settled on the side. Could we be back into seeing plays having a secondary price action? It ain't far-fetched. Let me tell you something. I'm not one of these CEOs that's saying, I'm going to expose this nakeds and all this bullshit, and they turn around and try to screw over their investors. What I am saying is, if you look at this, it really looks like there's a bunch of plays that are being resolved every day offline. Now you could say on the side, the market maker, the dark pool, whatever it may be, but retail is actually winning this time around. So the fact that this is going on, you're hearing this from me, and I'm telling you something, okay? Running a scalp for a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand is not the biggest deal in the world for me. This is what I find interesting, like they're actually doing the fuckery at this level. And when you're actually seeing it in real time across multiple plays, and you're seeing different brokers, Christ, you're actually seeing the same broker on different parts of the country showing different pricing on the same stock. Yep, and I got that also, that screenshot to prove it. Elk send it over to me. Let me tell you something. I think we're starting to see the new game plan. Something starts to run, they let it run, they take the money, they sideline it, they settle it, dark pool, then they resolve it at the end of the day, and they do that for a while. Because imagine if they had to pay out on all these plays. Retail is not the same as it was before. I told all of you, you guys have grown a lot, you've matured, you've become investors. But guess what? The street was never ready for that. You ever wonder why I got all the hate and heat and whatever? Remember, I'm the guy that said, yeah, this is not the way it's done. This is not the pricing. This is how they sideline things. Now you guys know that. You guys are like little versions of me all over the place. So the street had to adjust. Right now, I'm holding what I got to see how this gets panned out. Because remember, AMC was in the $9, $10 range, and then it wound up in the 70s. So they can fuck around, but they're going to find out. So, giant penthouse love.